a blank canvas. Now, some people view this as empty or undecorated, but to a tattoo artist, it's a different story.
I view the body as a canvas because how can you not? Like, it's like an amazing canvas too, because you can go in and around. Like, when do you get to do that except sculpture? So you're kind of sculpting too, depending on how you look at it and what you're doing.
I've been a fan of tattoos my whole life. My mom's brother was covered in tattoos in the 80s, and I thought that shit was rad.
When I was a kid growing up, my dad had a tattoo, and naturally my dad was a badass.
Ordered my first kit out of Tattoo Magazine when I was 18. Figured out really fast that I needed some fucking training. And took a couple years off, eventually landed an apprenticeship in Ohio by somebody who I've been getting tattooed for a while, and here I am.
So I was a painter, and the first day of our first studio session in college, the professor said, "Hey, who here is a waiter or waitress? Put your hand up." And everybody did except me. And then he said, "Okay, get used to it because you'll never make money in art." And I was so mad. And I loved Billy Idol at the time because it was like 1986. So I said, I'm going to go do tattoos instead, make money, have fun. So that's why. At first it was just like a hey, fuck you guy.
I was always attracted to that black and gray style. The black and gray to me just always looked like, you were a badass no matter what the tattoo was.
So most people ask, why do you even tattoo yourself? For me, it's more like a way to express myself on my body to show people who I am. You've heard of the expression, you wear your heart on your sleeve. Well, I want to show my story on my skin.
Your body is like, it's yours, so you can do whatever you want with it. And if you want to show other people or let people know what is important to you, then like I say do it.
There's two quotes I really want to get on me, and then I have a bird, the phoenix, which represents me just because of my home life and my struggles I've overcome. And then I plan to get my family crest because I hold my name really close to me.
So basically it's a mother bear with her 3 cubs under her. And so basically my aunt passed away about 2015. She passed away in 2015. And like it was one of the hardest things I had to go through. She was like the only woman I could talk to for anything. Like she always pushed me to do what I wanted to do, and like whenever somebody put me down, she would always bring me back up.
I love tattoos. I view it as a complete art form, and it is like one of the things that like I like just in my free time I spend like looking at different tattoo designs and stuff like that. I put myself in that people's perspective. I'm like, oh, should I get this? Should I get that? Color tattoos, all kinds, all traditional, non-traditional. My first one right here, it is a phoenix. Everyone in my family has a tribal animal on their arm, and when it came to my choice, I was like, what animal? I don't really want to get like a typical animal. I kind of like what the phoenix represents, meaning behind rebirth and kind of like that, and like we're always changing, sort of, and like we're always like growing from our previous lives and stuff like that. So number 2 happens to be my leg tattoo. It is the dragon from Dragon Ball Z, Shenron, and it is probably my favorite tattoo because me and both my brothers got it together. And it was a TV show that we grew up watching together, so we have a personal connection with it. Tattoo number 3 would be the Spartan, right here, which it doesn't really have too deep of a meaning. I kind of just like the design of the Spartan and kind of what it stands for, and kind of just like, it was like 300 of them going up against 100,000, an army of 100,000, and they kind of just like, well, like, screw it, we're in this, let's do it. Tattoo number 4, I think, I'm losing track, was a quote on my bicep. It's a quote I came up with myself, and it's a life motto that I like to live by. It says, I'll live, I'll thrive, I'll survive. So, kind of like I said before, learning from your mistakes, getting through them, and becoming a better person because of it. Tattoo number 5 happens to be this little line, these 4 lines I have on my arm. 3 represent me and my 2 brothers, and the one going across it represents my little brother's therapist. My little brother happened to have an addiction to alcohol and substances, and his therapist helped him get through it, so we view him as one of the brothers, so it kind of shows that like you don't have to be blood to be brothers. And then my 6th tattoo is an Ed Sheeran tattoo. It is the song Baby Ah Baby Yeah Yeah, And the song kind of means all will be well. So through life's struggles and through life's hardships, all will be well. So it's a motto.
I mean, it's definitely changed. Like I said, we started in '87, I think, tattooing. So it's changed a lot. It's very hip right now. Back then it was very weird to be a tattooist. It was a good thing and a bad thing. Yeah, there's so much going on in tattooing. I don't even know what to think about it half the time. So I just try to focus on the client and make them happy. And I actually don't really hang out with other tattoo artists or try not to look too much at other tattoo artists' work, because I think it just gets weird the more you get into the scene.
When you start to get as many tattoos as I have, you don't count how many you have, you count the hours. So just in my neck itself, I have probably over 45 hours just in the neck. Goes all the way around. I have a full sleeve on my right arm, has 60 hours into it just in the sleeve. Right now I have a back piece in progress with about 50 hours into it, and probably have another 30 just to tie in the back. Now I'm going to bring it down to my ass, so it's a never ending, I'm never done.
You know, you put your deposit down, you set your date, you're excited. You have your concept, you know what you're getting, you're excited. And then when it comes time to walk through those doors, it's like, I'm not gonna walk out of that place exactly the same. As uncomfortable as it is, like I said, the prize at the end is well worth it. So you know what you're getting into when you get into your second and third one. I'm telling you, watch, you'll see. It's exciting now.
Yeah.
And then when it's time for you to walk through those doors, you're gonna almost shit your pants.
And let me tell you, I shit my damn pants. That pain was excruciating, but what life story isn't? Everyone has a story. Some don't want to share theirs. Some love talking about theirs. And others love wearing their stories. Of course, tattoos are not for everyone. Most people's reasons include that they hate needles, pain, which who doesn't, and are afraid of having something so permanent. When I was asked if I would regret my tattoo in the future, I didn't hesitate to say no. Reason being, it's my story, and I'm proud to wear it, as should the next person.
Is that everything you wanted? Or more?
I'm gonna look at it and say,
I know.
from what I see, yes.
Well, you can't return it, so.
Well, I mean, I do have that razor out. Take it right off. Yes.
I did that perfectly, wait.
Traveled far and wide and laid its head in many ports. I was guided by a compass. I saw beauty to the north. I drew the tales of many lives and wore the faces of my own. I had these memories all around me so I wouldn't be alone. Some may be from showing up, others are from growing up. Sometimes I was so messed up and didn't have a clue. I ain't winning no one over. I wear it just for you. I got your name